Greetings. This is going to be a collective energy reading. First and foremost, Holy Spirit, casting away all dark energies sent to harm or disturb me, my loved ones, and you, collective. So, ooh, I split the deck and Five of Wands came out. So there's definitely, there's individuals that are collaborating together to do something, okay? And whatever they're doing, it's kind of sinister. Like, they know that, like, what they're doing is fucked up. All right. They know what they're doing is wrong. What else, Holy Spirit? Yeah. So someone's trying to cause like conflicts, and it's because they feel some type of way about your rebirth. So whoever I'm talking to, you definitely have been through like the spiritual ascension process. So you are completely aware at this time that you are a divine being. So, you have solace in knowing that like there's a lot of illusions, okay? And these individuals are no longer able to cast illusions onto you. Yeah. So they're going through these tower moments because the truth is being revealed, especially like through this rebirth process. So you're probably like active on social media or something. So there's definitely some people snooping like on your profiles or anything like that. And they they tried. It's like someone's also in your energy, and it's like they're trying to like seek some type of truth when it comes to some type of tower moment that someone went through. What about this tower card, Holy Spirit? Oh yeah. So someone was definitely trying to block like your forward momentum. They were trying to block like things that are divinely like a part of your path. And it's like they wanted you to like resist this change that you went through, but you're definitely moving on the right path. Yeah, and it's through your self-expression, right? So these individuals are definitely trying to block your throat chakra. Yeah, but you're so focused, collective. You're definitely focused, and the work that you're doing is definitely being seen and heard by the divine. Most importantly, you're definitely on the right path. Yeah, and now these individuals are feeling they're feeling exhausted, and they honestly feel like shit. Like somebody could literally be like physically sick at this time, and it's because like they keep doing things that they know they shouldn't be doing. Like they're not moving forward from it. Yeah. And you're very authentic as well, and it really grinds their gears because you're also optimistic, and it's shattering any illusion that they tried to cast. So maybe somebody was trying to cause some type of like, I don't know, like they were trying to cause drama. Okay. You're definitely ambitious. Okay, and this ambition that you have, it's leading to your victory. And these individuals are going through karma at this time. Like there's a cause and an effect to the things that they're doing. So they're definitely getting their just due, and you're getting your just due as well. And it's because you're honest, like heavy on the honesty with this justice card, because somebody was really working hard, and like you set these boundaries, like you did it for your peace. Like you remain grounded like whew, through these spiritual attacks, and you chose to love yourself more. You chose to focus on being mature and remaining grounded through these attacks that they were sending your way, which is exactly why it's not hitting. All right, King of Swords came out in reverse. So someone was very defensive, okay, and they communicated well, but the things that they were communicating was wrong. It's like this individual probably had like spiritual gifts, and they used their spiritual gifts for the wrong thing, which is why the divine took it away. Yeah, like the divine took it away. When they try to seek guidance from like their spirit team, or to try to pray to the angels, it's like they were praying to the angels for things that were unjust. And you guys came up as the high priestess, so you heavily follow your intuition at this time, and it's leading to like a lot of collaboration, but in a good way, in a good sense. You definitely have some romantic connections coming your way, and you also have like look forward to working together with other individuals that are moved by love just like you. All right, so look forward to teamwork. Okay, because anything these individuals are trying to do, it's definitely moving very slow and it's moving to a stop, and they don't realize that it's literally going right back to them. So it could be a Gemini and a Sagittarius that's working together to do these things to you. Or, there's going to be a lot of forward momentum, especially as you continue to move in love and continue to love yourself. You're definitely balanced at this time. You're pouring into yourself, and you will soon have individuals that are going to pour into you, literally, with this Nine of Cups. You are gaining wish fulfillment at this time. You're going to be feeling very satisfied, and you're definitely, you're using all the things that you've learned. So you're providing a lot of solace and a lot of healing energy to those around you, which is really great, because at one point you were kind of insecure, you were kind of giving to situations that you shouldn't have. And now you're giving all that love to yourself and your loved ones. All right, so you definitely, you started to weigh your options, and you maintaining these healthy boundaries is definitely a really good thing for you to do, because you're able to, be this authority figure, but you're not, like, you standing in your power, you're not bringing anyone down. Okay, you're very successful with defeating all these negative energies. Someone was definitely trying to project some type of dark energy on you, and you got the hell away from them. So it's really good that you did that. Yeah. And it's like the manifestations that you did, it's like you loving yourself, you manifested the strength. At first you didn't feel very strong. At first you were kind of codependent, and you gained a lot of self-control through this ascension process. All right? So you definitely are, like, you're very responsible as well. Yeah, and you're responsible, especially when it comes to, like, your spiritual journey. You're not doing too much, you know, and you're also not doing too little. Like, you definitely know the path that you're on. You're very passionate about it, and you're more so passionate about standing up and living in your truth. All right, you're passionate about your path. All right, whoever I'm talking to is definitely a divine being. Okay, because we got the Empress and the Emperor, so yeah. And you have a lot of closure. Like, and you've gained a lot of closure through these necessary endings that you made. Like, you walked away from any chaotic, low vibrational energies. Anybody that, made you feel a type of way. Anybody that, projected their confusion onto you. And that's what really led to this breakthrough for you. There's someone in your energy that's very dramatic. Somebody is in fear. They're in fear because they've been watching you too hard. They wished so much negativity onto you, and all it did was lead you to a lot of opportunities, and you're enjoying this journey. Like, you're enjoying the beauty of life that is around you, and you're gratuitous. You have so much of gratitude as you move forward in this path. Okay, so you may be in a period of solitude at this time. You could be self-reflecting a lot, and it's contributing so much to your confidence. I could be talking to someone that is also an entrepreneur, or, you are in the beginning stages of going into some type of entrepreneurial journey. It's going to be very successful. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be very successful, especially financially. Okay. And, these mental blocks that someone tried to put upon you, it's like this person put a sword in your back. Then they tried to act like they didn't do it. And now they're feeling excluded because now the same sword that they put in your back, you pulled it out. And the sword is now in that person's back. And what's insane is that the sword is put in their back by whatever demonic energies that they were trying to conjure into your life. Those same demonic energies have turned against them. And they're experiencing scarcity at this time. Somebody is mad as hell that you're in the spotlight. Somebody is mad as hell that you are receiving a lot of deserved success. It's like someone didn't want you to have this love and this support. and you have an alignment with your values, and that is why you're attracting divine love. You're attracting members of your soul tribe. You're attracting your twin flame, your high level soulmate. Clarify the Two of Cups. Yeah, and it was fated for this to happen. I said clarify Two of Cups, and we got Wheel of Fortune. It was fated for things to have happened the way that they did. There was no other way that it could have went. And you closing out of this cycle is bringing in so much blessings for you, has brought in so much blessings for you, and even more blessings to come. Popped out real quick. You stepped out of your comfort zone in faith. You chose yourself. Okay? You chose you. You have officially completed out of a negative cycle. And it was rough because you were going towards something new, and you realized every time that you went against your intuition, every time you got a vision or a dream about an individual in your life and you went against that, you realized that it ended up horribly. Somebody definitely is a seer. You see things that regular individuals can't. You provide others with a lot of new perspectives, especially when it comes to talking to the Most High. Because at the end of the day, it all comes back to God, the Most High, Yahweh, the Holy Spirit. It all boils down to that. And you exercise your free will, and you're helping others to gain clarity. You're helping others to break free from the restraints of these generational ties and curses that was sent to really have you sitting in a corner. Yeah, like you know who is not in the right space. You know, like you know that your light irritates others' demons. Okay, and they choose to lie, they choose to cast illusions, you know, and it's because they're an imposter. Like whoever this individual is, they're very fraudulent. Like this person probably like commits fraud, or they're just a fraud, but you stood up to them, and that is how you were able to move forward unscathed. You don't look like what you've been through. Someone was in secret competition with someone, and you moved on from this conflict so gracefully. Your ascended ancestors was like, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you're literally your ancestors' dream. Like, your ascended ancestors. And it's because you're very consistent, especially with letting go of things that no longer served you. You know, you continue to practice forgiveness even when individuals didn't deserve it. You chose to forgive them for yourself. You know, you chose to go towards the light. And it led to a lot of emotional stability. So look forward to there being a cease to anyone that is not being kind and compassionate to you. You're going to start being around individuals and meeting individuals, and even if it's just in passing, like you're going to feel the love that is around you because you are surrounded by so much love. You embody so much love, and through your horizons expanding, you're going to start to feel that more and more and more. All right, so continue to pay attention to all the blessings that are around you. All right, because it's going to lead to even more fulfillment, even more emotional fulfillment, even more financial fulfillment. Heavy on like belonging, you know, like somebody felt like they never really belonged, you know, you felt like you never really belonged, and you're going to start feeling, yeah, you're going to start you're going to start feeling because like you're achieving so many goals that you didn't even think you would get to. You know, it's like you always had faith. You know, it all boils down to having the faith of a mustard seed, right? Your faith has grown so much. I could be talking to a divine masculine, or it could be a divine masculine that's coming towards you with this magician energy. So this individual that's coming towards you, they definitely are confident. They stand in their personal power just like you. They're very sure of themselves. They're very sure of themselves, okay? And you won't have to deal with illusions. You won't have to deal with someone playing games, being weird. Yeah, it's a lot of harmonious relationships. It's a lot of harmonious relationships coming your way because you practice tough love while somebody, they was just playing in your face, honestly. Somebody was playing in your face. And they thought that they had strength in the things that they were doing. They celebrated this devil energy that they had. They were proud of it. And the divine is showing them real quick. I don't care how long you was working hard to do this to the collective. You're not winning. Somebody's definitely cut off from the divine at this time. They're stuck. While you move on to bigger and better, you're transitioning out of this fertile waiting period. You had a lot of patience, and it wasn't easy. And that is why your blessing is going to be time spent around like minded individuals that share the same values as you. True friendship, genuine individuals that really have your best, um, like they want the best for you. You're achieving a lot of balance with all these things that you're doing. And it's because you focused on your healing, and you remained hopeful even when sometimes you didn't see the end game. You didn't know what was going to happen. You could still be at the eye of the storm at this time. Remain hopeful. Continue to pray for guidance. Continue to pray for healing. Continue to do your shadow work. Continue to meditate. Continue to love on yourself. All right? Continue to rebel against the status quo. With this Hierophant card, you're definitely viewed as being like more traditional, or somebody thought that. And it's like you stepping out of your comfort zone. It led to a lot of individuals to heal through watching you. You give a lot of individuals hope. And it's because you're a leader, you know? Listen. What? You are like a phoenix rising from the ashes. You have transformed. Claim that energy. Okay? And even though you have been through situations that were horrible, at the end of the day, let's just call it what it is. It was horrible. You didn't deserve what you went through. And you still have empathy. You still have compassion. But you realize that through this renewal and this rebirth, that individuals from your past cannot walk with you, on your journey. What's that saying? You could still eat, just not at my table type of energy. If this resonated, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Continue to live in love and light. Bye.